I think I see it.
I think my car right there.
Yeah.
By the yellow.
Yep. I think that's her.
Yeah. That's her, right?
Yeah, that's her.
Right there. That's her. Right here. Right there. Yeah. That's her. She knows. can't see her anymore. First row, second row, with the green.
She's looking at us right now.
Yeah.
Next to the guy.
Yeah. Okay. I see that. By the. Yeah. That she bent down, right? That's a lot of stuff. It's not cold. That's like 1,000 still. I thought only couple, not much. Can't believe that. I think that's it. I think that's that much right there. That's it. Better hurry up. You gotta hurry.
Still got a long ways to go.
Call, text Mike. I said when they come out, say, hey, can I go eat the buffet, and then I will be back. Yeah. I will be back. Actually, not bad in the front row because the wind pushed this way. She's a small one. mom in his hand. Frozen cold.
Before we begin, I ask all graduates and guests to turn your electronic devices to silent or off. Thank you. Please remain standing for the performance of our national anthem by Aaliyah Danielson, who graduates this weekend with a Bachelor of Music Education degree.
Stand up. Congratulations.
welcome the class of 2021. Congratulations. Welcome to beautiful, wind-free, sunny Billy Short Stadium. As we begin today, I wish to acknowledge that we gather today on the traditional land of the Council of Three Fires, the Anasazi people, who have stewarded this land since time immemorial. We recognize with gratitude our neighbors and partners, the Saginaw Chippewa Indian tribe, and we commit to honor the history that has brought us to this place. G. Nguyen. Welcome to the students, family, friends, and supporters who have joined us today. And hello to the many families joining us from around the world by live stream. Thank you for making this time to be with us today. Before I acknowledge those who are with us today, let us observe a moment of silence for those friends, colleagues, family, and loved ones who are not physically with us. Although they have passed to the skies above, they continually touch our souls and remain with us in spirit, in our hearts, today and every day. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, I have the honor of introducing you to some of the university leaders who joined me today. Please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. First, I'll introduce the faculty, the deans representing the colleges. Dr. Greg Zimmerman, Associate Dean for the Herbert H. and Grace A. Dow College of Health Professions. Dr. Elizabeth Kirby, Interim Dean for the College of Arts and Media. Dr. David Weindorf, Vice President for Research and Innovation. Dr. Thomas Masterson, Dean of the Herbert H. and Grace A. Dow College of Health Professions. Dr. Richard Rothfuss, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. Paula Lancaster, Dean of the College of Education and Human Services. And Dr. Mary Scutton, Provost and Executive Vice President. I'd also like to introduce Chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Richard Studley, who will now bring greetings on behalf of the Governing Board for our university.
Person who can invent a mask that doesn't cloud up your glasses gets a special award this evening. Thank you, President Davies. Good evening. It's my honor and privilege on behalf of the Central Michigan University's Board of Trustees to be the first of many who will congratulate you this evening for your extraordinary accomplishment. I'm especially proud. Every graduation ceremony is important. But my master's degree is from CMU. When I went through the program, I was what we euphemistically referred to at that time as a non-traditional student. Whether you're a traditional student or a non-traditional student, it's an extraordinary accomplishment. But for me, as someone who was working full-time, married with a little boy who didn't understand why I wouldn't come out and play on evenings and weekends. I hid in the basement to do my homework. It was an extraordinary accomplishment. How many of you are non-traditional students? How many of you are in the MSA program? Me too. Now, all of the degrees this evening are extraordinary, but some of us know that MSA means mighty special accomplishment. So a special congratulations to you. The degree you received this evening is an award. It's a recognition of the hours you've spent, your dedication, your hard work. It's also important to think about where you go in the future. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about the importance of celebrating. Enjoy this evening, enjoy the weekend, you earned it. But it's also a great opportunity to say thank you to your fellow students, to the faculty and staff who've been part of this journey. It's an opportunity over the next few days to say thank you to friends and neighbors and parents and others who have guided you to CMU and through your experience here. This is a celebration. Now, often at sporting events or graduation ceremonies, we'll say fire up chips. And we're going to say that a bunch tonight. But I got to thinking the other day, what why do we say fire up chips? If you think over the past year, with a contentious election, with COVID, with social media, are we really suggesting that we need more people? We're so fired up, we just run around with our hair on fire? No, I don't think so. That's not what it's about. What's important is when we talk about being fired up, you understand, as recipients of master's degrees this evening, the special obligation, the unique opportunity you have to really live that slogan. It's not enough to be fired up. It's not enough to have energy and passion and enthusiasm unless you channel it into something positive. I want to encourage you, the next time someone says fire up chips, to think about your opportunity to lift up others through your words, through your actions, through your deeds. This has been a year where I've found great value sometimes in just saying to a friend or a colleague, how are you doing? How can I help you? Sometimes the opportunity to lift someone up is as simple as saying, hi, how you doing? And being a good listener. It's also important not just to use your words and actions to lift up others, but to stand up, to recognize the opportunity to make us better. Better as a community, better as a state, better as a country. To stand up and speak out against injustice, but it's not enough just to point out problems. I want to challenge you to step up, to stand up and point out the opportunities to make things better, but then to step up, to apply yourself, and every day challenge yourself to deliver real-world practical results. If you can do that every day, every week, every month, you will reach your potential and the promise that you have as a graduating class. If our initials were at CMU, I would change them to NGU. Never give up. You have been through an extraordinary process over the last couple of years, and you deserve all of the recognition and appreciation we can share with you. But part of the lesson I've learned since earning my master's degree in 1993 is that often the secret to success is simply to show up. 90% of the time, it's the people who show up who decides what happens. And so I have a friend who tells me that adversity is part of life. It happens to all of us sooner or later, or at least most of us. The other lesson I've learned about adversity that I would share with you is what a friend tells me when I get frustrated and discouraged. It's not a question of whether you're going to get knocked down in life. The question is, how many times do you get up? And as long as you get up one more time, that you've been knocked down, you're in the game. Stay in the game. Never give up. You have leadership skills, the communication skills, the problem-solving skills to make a tremendous positive difference in our community, in our state, in our country, and around the world. Now we're going to keep an eye on you as you go forward. Don't be surprised, no matter where you're traveling, in our state, in our country, or overseas. I've been overseas. I was standing in line a few years ago in Peru, waiting to enter Machu Picchu to visit that site. And after a death-defying bus ride to the top of the mountain, another group was leaving. I had my CMU baseball cap on, and the group that was leaving, 3 people started yelling at me, "Hey CMU, fire up, I'm a chip." And so you'll be surprised as you're a part of the CMU family, no matter where you go. You will have friends, you'll have colleagues. Now we want you to come back to CMU. We want you to understand that you're a part of a CMU family now that is worldwide. You're always welcome back to CMU. We will measure our success through your amazing accomplishments as you go forward to make the world a better place. So, fire up chips!
Thank you, Trustee Nguyen. Before I start my formal remarks, I'm looking 6 rows down row in the second row in. I need to deliver something very quickly. I'll be right back.
What did you eat the Reuben or something?
See, we always serve students. Now the funny thing is, when I got there, she said she's from northern Canada. She said, be used to this. Please stay warm. Central Michigan University is proud to serve over 1,100 active duty service members, veterans, and their dependents pursuing degrees. We extend our heartfelt appreciation for your service. Out of the graduates today, who are veterans, our current active duty service members, please stand and be recognized. While they remain standing, will all those in the audience who are veterans, are active military, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We will always remember. I would also like to acknowledge those individuals who play a key role in keeping our community safe. Of our graduates,
Man, that glass is on the first seat, right? First or second? Second row. Second row.
Vanessa Marquez.
He loved you too. V3.
Christine Celeste Shoemaker. Megan Elizabeth DeRue. Lydia Arndt. Sarah Marie Sykes. Marjorie R. Jackson. Jessica Marie Schooley. Mackenzie Joyce Hausman. Ashley Dykes. Janine McCarty Brown. Mitchell Lee Wetward. Kelsey Therese Gormley. Brianna Segrist. Amy Rose Miller. Christopher Jordan Frazier. Leah Nora Dean. Lauren Nicole Gretkowski.
That's her, right?
Courtney Stegman.
Leslie Ann Alexander Colston. Nicholas Gambarski. Najwa Sleeman. Kevin D. Birch.
How come they don't want to go? Oh, one goal.
Maham Khan.
I thought
Heather Ann Murray. Isaac Robert Dieterman.
that's her right now.
Monica Nguyen. Keith Aaron Marshall Jr.